Hey 2PC Youth! I'm here today in my kitchen because I'm trying to be really good at social distancing, so I'm staying home just like I imagine most of you are. Sometimes it gets a little lonely here at home, so I'm glad that we have all these ways that we can stay connected to each other. I wonder if there is a place for you where you feel especially peaceful. For me, I feel really peaceful when I'm standing on top of a mountain and I'm looking out and I can see just how far the world stretches. That makes me feel peaceful. I also feel peaceful when I'm here in my kitchen, when I'm chopping or stirring or cooking or baking. Doing simple tasks like that help me to feel peaceful, and I can trust that God is with me. I want to tell you a story. It's a story about Jesus. And Jesus is talking with his friends, all his disciples. They're his best friends and they love to be together. And Jesus knows that he's going to leave them soon. He's going to go away and they're not going to be able to be together anymore. And so they have this big long talk about what it's going to be like when he's gone. And the thing that he says to them that I really love is he says, I'm going to go away and you're not going to get to be with me anymore. But I am going to leave my spirit to be with you, and my spirit is going to give you peace. It's really encouraging to me to be able to hear that Jesus gives us peace, even if he's not here physically with us. He says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not let them be afraid." I love that. He says, I don't give you stuff like the rest of the world gives you. I give you peace so that you don't have to be afraid, even when things are scary, even when you feel lonely, even when you don't know what's going on. We can trust that somehow, some way, Jesus is going to give us peace. Sometimes when we're having trouble feeling peaceful, when we're having trouble feeling God's peace with us, the best thing that we can do is to remind each other that God is with us and that God is faithful. One way that we can do this is by passing God's peace to each other and saying to one another, "Peace be with you." That's something that we do sometimes during church services or at youth group, and that's something that is a little harder to do when we can't all be together in the same space. But I think there are still some ways that we can remind each other of God's peace, even if we're not in the same place as each other. So it's a lot harder to share God's peace with each other when we can't actually be in the same room. But one idea I had was for a project, for a way that we can share God's peace with each other and also with everyone in our neighborhood who might be walking or driving by our house. What I did is I went around my house and I found some cardboard that I had recycled, and I cut it up so I had a nice little square just like this. And I used just these markers that I found lying around my house because I didn't have any fancy paints or anything like that. So I just grabbed my markers and I wrote on my cardboard sign, "Peace be with you." Now I'm going to take my sign and I'm going to go find a window towards the front of my house so I can put it up there so that everyone will be able to see it. And that's how we can pass the peace. Peace be with you.
Peace be with you. Peace be with you.
Peace be with you.
Peace be with you.
Peace be with you.
Peace be with you.
Peace be with you.
Peace be with you.
Peace be with you.
Peace be with you.
Peace be with you.